Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome to Emuna's Learning Point. In the previous class, I have explained you the proof for root 2 is an irrational number. In this class, we are going to learn the other topics in the real number. Before going into the other topic, let us have the brief about the properties of the real numbers. There are various properties in the real numbers. They are closure property, commutative property, associative property, identity property, inverse property, distributive property. Closure property means nothing but A plus B equal to C and A into B equal to C. In this way, you can learn all the other properties given here. Now, we are going into the last topic of the real numbers, and it is nothing but logarithms. In this section, we are going to learn about the logarithms and how we have to calculate the values for the logarithms. These logarithms are very much useful to calculate the various values in the chemistry and also in order to measure the magnitude of the earthquakes. And before going into the topic, we have to have the brief about some things in this particular chapter. Firstly, we have to know about the exponent form. For example, if we take 81 as a number, real number, then the exponential form of this particular number will be 3 power 4. We can find out the exponential form by just doing the prime factorization or else by any other method we know. When we do the prime factorization for this particular 81, we will get the value as 3 power 4. Hence, 3 power 4 equal to 81, where here 3 is nothing but base, 3 is nothing but the base, whereas 4 is nothing but the exponent or the power of the 3, and this exponent can also be called as the index. In this way, we have to write the exponential form for the given value. Now, we are going to learn the laws of exponents. Actually, there are three laws of exponents. They are a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. Let us check how it is possible. We can write the exponential form of 27 as 3 power 3 and the exponential form of 81 as 3 power 4. Since the bases are equal, we must add the exponents. When we add the exponents, the value will be 7 and the total value will be 3 power 7. In this way, we have to apply the first law of exponent. And the next one is going to be a power m divided by a power n equal to a power m minus n. Here, let us see with an example. When we can write 81 as 3 power 4 in its exponential form and 27 as 3 power 3 in its exponential form. Since the bases are equal and they are being divided, the exponential forms will be subtracted. The exponents of these particular numbers will be subtracted. When we subtract, 4 minus 3 will be 1. And so the answer will be 3 power 1. In this way, we have to perform the second law of exponent. And the third law of exponent is a power m whole power n equal to a power m into n. A power m into n. In this way, the three law of exponents can be explained. Now let us move to the next topic. So we have to learn how to express the given exponential form into a logarithmic form. Here given that a power n equal to x. This exponential form can be expressed as log of x base a equal to n. Once again I am repeating, log of x base a equal to n. Let us take an example. 10,000 equal to 10 power 4 is an exponential form. This can be written as log of 10,000 base 10 equal to 4, where 4 will be the power, 4 is a power, and 1000 is the value of that particular exponent. 1000 is the value of that particular exponent, and 10 is the base. And 10 is the base. So in this way, we have to express the logarithmic forms. So if they have given 10,000 equal to 10 power 4, the logarithmic form will be log of value. In the base, we have to write the base of that particular number, and equal to, we have to write that particular power value. In this way, we have to write the logarithmic forms. Now, you all try to write the logarithmic forms for 64 equal to 8 square and 64 equal to 4 cube. And also try all the example sums. You will get to know how to write the logarithmic forms. And we all know that a power 0 equal to 1. So this can be written in the form of log 1 base a equal to 0. This is one of the important point we have to know. And after this, now I am going to explain you about the laws of logarithms. The first law of logarithm is log of xy base a equal to log of x base a plus log of y base a. And the theorem will go like this. We are supposing x equal to a power n, y equal to a power m. We can write x equal logarithmic form of x equal to a power n as log of x base a equal to n, and logarithmic form of y equal to a power m as log of y base a equal to m. We are treating this as the equation 1. According to the first law of exponents, we all know that a power n into a power m equal to a power n plus m. Now multiplying the x and y. When we multiply the x and y, we will get xy equal to a power n into a power m. Since the bases are equal, the exponents must be added, and hence it will become a power n plus m. Therefore, the xy equal to a power n plus m. Now this xy equal to a power n plus m is written in the logarithmic form like this. Log xy base a equal to n plus m, which will be the equation 2. Now from the 1, I am substituting the values of n equal to log x base a and the value of m equal to log y base a. When I substitute these values, I will get the value called log of xy base a equal to log of x base a plus log of y base a. In this way, we have to prove the first law of algorithm, and we should definitely remember the conclusion that log of xy base a equal to log of x base a plus log of y base a. And you all try to prove the second law of logarithm, and it will be like this. Log of x by y base a equal to log of x base a minus log of y base a. We have to prove this particular second law of logarithm using the second law of exponent a power n by a power m equal to a power n minus m. And the third law of algorithm will be like this. Considering x equal to a power n. Now the logarithmic form of x equal to a power n is log of x base a equal to n. Now we are raising the power m on both sides. When we raise the power m on both sides, it will become x power m equal to a power n whole power m. Using the laws of exponents, the third law of exponents states that a power m whole power n equal to a power nm. Therefore, x power m equal to a power nm. Now, writing the logarithmic form for this. Log of x power m base a equal to nm, and we are substituting the value of x, the value of n in this particular equation. When we substitute the value of n equal to log of x base a here, we will get log of x power m base a equal to m log of x base a. In this way, we can prove the third law of algorithm, and we should remember the conclusion that log of x power m base a equal to m log of x power x base a. And now I am going to explain a model using this law of logarithms. Let us consider log 15. This log 15 can be written as log of 3 into 5. We all know that the first law of exponent is log of xy base a equal to log of x base a plus log of y base a. Then the value will become log of 3 into 5, and hence we are applying the law of first law of algorithm, and the expansion will become log 3 plus log 5. And in the same way, if we consider log of 343 by 125, we will get we will know that it is in the form of log of x by y base a equal to log of x base a minus log of y base a, and hence it will become log of 343 minus log of 125. And if we write the power form of 343, then it will become log of 7 cube minus log of 5 cube. And according to the third law of logarithm, it will become 3 log 7 minus 3 log 5. And if we take the 3 as common, it will become log 7 minus log 5. Everyone have to remember a point that if there is nothing in the base of log, then we should know that in the base the value will be 10. And hence here the value is in the base will be 10. We can read this as log of 7 base 10 minus log of 5 base 10. And like this we have ended the log sums on the logarithms and the expansion of the logarithms. And the last model remaining in this particular chapter is finding the value for the particular logarithm. For example, they have given a value like this, log of 4 base 2. If they have asked to find the value for this, we have to just assume it as log of 4 base 2 equal to x. Now, the exponential form for this logarithmic form will be 2 power x equal to 4. The exponential form for this logarithmic form will be 2 power x equal to 4. We can write the 4 as 2 square. We all know that when the bases are equal, then the exponents must be equal, and hence the value of x will be 2. In this way, we have to find the values of the given logarithms. And by now we have completed each and every model in this particular logarithms. Now you all try to do the remaining problems in these particular exercises, and please comment if you have any doubts in this particular exercise. These are all the exercise in the particular textbook. And this is the end of the chapter for the real numbers. End of the chapter of real numbers. I have explained you everything in the textbook. Now you all try to learn from this particular textbook and try to read and incultivate an habit to read from the textbook so that you will have an opportunity to memorize each and everything easily, not only now but also in the future. Thank you, and I will be back with another video. Bye bye.